Well, hello everyone. Well, we're coming in and around. My week has been just all flustered and all over the place. Everything I planned to do did not happen. My daughter ended up being readmitted to hospital. This time she was under the surgeon's knife to have an abscess drained, which was the size of a cricket ball. It wasn't too nice, but anyway, she's on the road to recovery. So I've spent a majority of my time once again rescheduling clients and making room for her. This is one of the things, once again, I'm so blessed. I'm actually home in my hometown and I'm able to be of assistance to her. Sometimes Spirit works in absolutely amazing ways. So this has enabled me to be able to spend that quality time with her. Now I am preparing. I'm coming to the time in which I need to finalize quite a lot because it is in the month of December. I am going to be away as of the 9th and the 10th of December, right through to around about the 16th, 17th. So I have a lot that I need to get done in this period of time, and I will be focusing more so on this once I head away. However, currently at home, I have quite a lot that I need to get through, which means finalizing off my website and also updating my Tarotscopes. Now I run a little bit of a questionnaire for people to ask them what was it like to have a reading with me, and we've got some of the replies that have come through and I'm going to share them with you. Why? Because it's important. Understanding why people come to somebody for a reading. Sometimes it's not about something disastrous going on in their life. It can just be a curiosity. Sometimes it's about an event that they already have an idea on, but they're wanting to know a little bit more of the outcome. So for me to be able to do those readings and to be able to connect with that person, it's lovely to hear the feedback on what has transpired. How did that reading affect that person? What came through that reading? What was validated? What progressed into that person being able to make bigger and better life choices or decisions? Of course, a reading doesn't control your life. It doesn't tell you what you have to do. It tells you of influences around you, the overcoming of a certain area which you may need to work on in order to open another door. Sometimes these are just little insecurities or uncertainties. Other times it can be that you have hung on to a fear or a situation in your life, and sometimes Spirit says, hang on a minute, little bit of patience, we're going to bring a little lesson in here. It's not going to hurt you too much, but it's going to open you up because we need you to to recognize that you're making the same mistake time and time again. So this is about you getting the best out of your life, and that's why sometimes people will come and have a reading. Of course, I offer some very special readings which I do not offer anywhere else on my Fiverr account. And I do this because it is a much larger audience. It's a compact audience. People that are part of the Fiverr network tend to utilize it a lot, and they like the fact that you're offering something quite unique, whether it's starting from $5, $10, $25 or $50. They tend to like that opportunity of being able to have something very unique, very straight to the point, and it's very instantaneous, usually answered within a 24-hour period. Of course, you can pay for something to be answered a little bit quicker, but it's generally within that 24-hour period. So the crux of my business while I'm traveling and not seeing people face to face does tend to come through social media connections or through formats which I have set up an account such as Etsy or Fiverr, and this enables me to generate a business no matter where I am. It's a 24/7 business. It means that I can get up that day, check in, see what my client base is. I am able to get through that. I'm also then able to contribute to other areas that may need my focus, whether this is running a live reading on Facebook, whether this is offering specials, whether I'm setting up new venues or agendas. So the versatility in having a business this way enables me to be able to reach a lot more people and expand my business a lot further. I can tell you it's changed so much since when I started back in 93 or 94. This is more than just a newspaper advertisement for $25 advertising my readings, which were $25 back then. So it just shows you how much it has absolutely expanded. And of course, it has enabled enabled me to also learn more about my own gifts and my own abilities, to be able to challenge myself outside my own comfort zones, and spiritually, emotionally, physically, in all ways possible, it has enabled me to find ways in which to realign my energy for myself as well. So that it means building trust factors on information that comes through, enabling me to be able to tap in directly, straight away, instantaneously, and to be able to remove that cord or that plug or that energy so that I can move on to the next person. I really love my work. I find it's just so versatile, and it's such a pleasure meeting different people. And yes, it can become tiresome, and yes, you know, some, like everybody, some days I can get up and think, oh, I don't know if I really want to go to work today. But I know once I just, you know, get that first email answered or that first question answered and sent off, and just hearing back somebody else's reply saying thank you so much, that has really made a lot of sense to me, of that's brought me some clarity, really makes my day worthwhile as well. So I hope you've enjoyed my week. Although it may have felt a little bit slow for you, I can tell you I've done quite a few miles between the hospital and home, and typing on the keyboard and just taking my services everywhere. Just because one area stops doesn't mean the other doesn't, and it just means I tend to focus the energy on areas that I can, and by doing that I'm able to stabilize my business to take anywhere. Well, thank you for joining me this week, and I really look forward to touching base next week. I've got some fabulous projects I'm going to discuss with you. These are my yearly projects. Yes, I'm running a little bit behind, not actually a little bit behind. I usually have these projects completed around about June every year, but my life took a turn for the different in and around that time, and it has taken me right up until almost December to get myself back on par with my work schedules and obligations, because a lot changes when the dynamics of your personal life change. So now that I'm back into where I need to be, I really do need to focus. So this next 10 days after this week, I really do have over 12 projects that need to be completed, and I have people already waiting to order these. So it's going to be a busy time, but thank you so much for joining me this week. Cosmic hugs, everybody.